the last day of summer as senior lifeguards Brad McConaughey and Rashida Hudson find themselves rushing to one final mass rescue. The young boogie boarders were extremely lucky the Muriwai lifeguards were still there, locked and loaded.
Oh, we just saw some people in a rip and we took the boat out and rescued them all. It's a perfect example of a mass rescue when more than one person is dragged out of a rip.
It looks like the day will never end.
It's almost 6:30. It's thinned out quite a bit, but there's still about 40 people in the water right out in front of the tower here as the tide's filling in. So we're gonna stay on duty for a little while longer and watch the last remaining swimmers in the water.
Unfortunately, nobody is ready for summer to come to an end.
It's 8 o'clock, we're still here. I want to go home, but is it something? To put it something, there's just too many swimmers and that hole's just too dangerous to go home at the moment, which is really annoying because, you know, girlfriends, that kind of thing. I said I was going to be home at 6 and it's 8 o'clock now. She's not going to be too happy. If someone drowns, I'll be pretty distraught by it. That's what we do. It's life-saving. So if we don't save lives, if someone dies, even if it is after hours, even if we have been here all day, it kind of sucks. So that's why we're going to be here this extra hour.
And suddenly, Chris bolts for the surf. A young woman has been caught out of her depths and is being dragged out.
This was a female swimmer that just drifted into the hole there. And actually, as she was swimming, she was going the opposite direction that she was trying to swim. But by the time the lifeguard got to her, she found her feet. So now she's walking in. Lifeguard's going to just talk to her quickly. She may have thought she wasn't in trouble, not realizing that she was going backwards.
Snuff her out.
That was a very good response. That was a flash, wasn't it?
Oh, she's just gone again. Are you stupid?
She's chosen to turn right back around and head right back into the hole that she was just trying to swim out of.
Right out here, we have probably the most normal thing we have every day, and that's a one brain-celled organism.
And this is what we as lifeguards like to call job security.
Say, this is ridiculous.
Because as long as people don't listen and continue to go back into the water, especially after hours, without the proper equipment, without fins, then we'll continue to make rescues.
The swimmer finally learns her lesson, and the day comes to an end as everybody leaves the beach. For the Muriwai lifeguards, it's been a summer of sun and surf, of action and intrigue, of incidents large and small.
So the big incidents I've had this year was a Westpac job where we got to, the two fishermen went off at Bethel, so we picked up one of the bodies there.
We're going to start looking once here on the corner of Mary Bay. Start looking at a couple of coves in there.
There was also spinal, which we went to.
Well, the main one for me would have to be the in-water spinal we did at O'Neill's Bar. That was quite cool because I did quite a lot of the patient work for that. Put a neck brace on him in the water, we stretched him in the water, and then we pulled him into the IB and brought him into the shore.
New Year's Day was quite a big day. We had 3 people almost drowning on us at the same time.
And it's been a season for newly qualified senior lifeguard Brad McConaughey to step up and prove himself.
It's been pretty good getting my senior guard, finally. It was a good course.
You do give them a bit more trust when they've got kind of those qualifications and they've got a bit more experience.
I was working with Dave on New Year's Day and we got a bit of action then.
So very strong rip heading north,
and pulling them about 100 metres within seconds.
There's quite a lot happening, quite a lot of drama.
But for all, the tragic loss of a rising star still sticks in the mind most.
Obviously the Sunny Fire tragedy as well. It's such a loss, you know, any drowning is just a huge tragedy, you know. You know, also there's the fact that there's no cell phone coverage out there. I think that's something that came out in the coroner's report and hopefully will be changed in the future.
For now, it's over. And throughout the winter months, no patrols will operate on Danger Beach.
There's still going to be people fishing, you know, anything could happen on any given day. There's a few of us that live locally that are on a bit of a call-out list, but apart from that, you know, the people are on their own from now on, so it's just, you know, and like we've seen, you know, things have happened at the end of the season when we're still here, and it could carry on while we're not here, which is, it's a worrying factor, but, you know, we have to wait and see, I guess, really.
But with the summer now past, Dave is proud of the Muriwai Club. Nobody was lost on their beach this summer.
It's been quite a busy end of the season, really. You know, normally you don't have that kind of much stuff happening, but this year it just happened that there was a couple of big incidents right at the end of the year. But yeah, we've got through the season without drowning, so yeah, it's a bonus.
But his younger brother Chris harbours no illusions.
This is still a dangerous beach, and you're always going to have people coming out here doing something stupid, ending up in trouble, and especially during the off-season when there's no one actually here. There's still going to be people dying here, and as long as that is, I'm still going to have a job when the summer comes around.
Home time.
On the wild west coast, one beach yet again lived up to its name, Danger Beach.